वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। अस्माभिः रघुवंशस्य प्रथमसर्गस्य अध्ययनम् अधुना पुनः द्वितीयः सर्गः अध्येतव्यः। तस्मात् प्राक् वयं महाकाव्यं पठन्तः स्मः। महाकाव्यस्य अथवा काव्यस्य लक्षणं किं भवति, काव्यस्य प्रयोजनं किं भवति, तद् मया पूर्वं नोक्तम्। अधुना यदि समयः, प्रथमायां कक्षायां वयं लक्षणानि, काव्यलक्षणानि, काव्यप्रयोजनानि च, महाकाव्यस्य लक्षणं रघुवंशे कथं वयं घटयितुं पारयामः तस्यापि चिन्तनं किञ्चित् कुर्मः। अहं स्क्रीन् शेर् करोमि। अत्र काव्यम् इति शब्दस्य अर्थः कौद्रु इत्यस्मात् धातोः अयं शब्दः निष्पादितः अस्ति। काव्यं बहव्यः व्याख्याः अस्मिन् विषये भवन्ति। आनन्दो वै काव्यम् इति श्रुतिवाक्यम् अस्ति। काव्यम् आधुनिकं नास्ति, बहु पूर्वं श्रुतिमध्ये नाम वेदमध्ये अपि अस्य उल्लेखः लभते। यथा आनन्दो वै काव्यम्, आनन्द एव काव्यम् इति वेदः वदति, श्रुतिमाता वदति। ततः अनन्तरं भामः इति प्रसिद्धः कविः अभूत्। सः अपि तस्य ग्रन्थे काव्यालङ्कारे वदति शब्दार्थौ सहितौ काव्यं। काव्यं नाम किं, यस्मिन् शब्दालङ्काराः तथा च अर्थालङ्काराः भवन्ति। तादृशं किमपि कृति वर्तते तत् काव्यम् इति उच्यते। शब्दार्थौ सहितौ काव्यं, शब्दनाम शब्दालङ्काराः, अर्थनाम अर्थालङ्काराः, एतैः अन्वितैः नाम अलङ्कारैः अन्वितं यद् भवति तत् काव्यम् इति भामस्य व्याख्या। किञ्चित् तत्र एव परिवर्तनं कृत्वा पण्डित जगन्नाथः वदति तस्य रसगङ्गाधरस्य प्रथम आनने नाम प्रथम अध्याये किं रमणीयार्थ प्रतिपादक शब्दः काव्यम्। रमणीयार्थं प्रतिपादकाः ये शब्दाः ते सर्वेपि काव्यम् इति शब्देन व्याह्रियन्ते। नाम यत्र कुत्रचित् रमणीयवर्णनम् अस्ति, श्लोकबद्धं वा पद्यं वा गद्यं वा किमपि, तत् काव्यम् इति उच्यते। यत्र रमणीयता वर्तते, यदि सुहृदजनाः आनन्दम् अनुभवन्ति चेत् तत् काव्यम् इति सरलं व्याख्या तस्य। अग्रे मम्मटः वदति तददोषौ शब्दार्थौ सगुणौ अनलङ्कृतिः पुनः क्वापि इति मम्मटस्य व्याख्या काव्यप्रकाशे वर्तते। तथैव विश्वनाथः अपि साहित्यदर्पणे एवं वदति वाक्यं रसात्मकं काव्यं। रसात्मकं वाक्यं यद् भवति तदेव काव्यम्। अल्टिमेटली these व्याख्याs are similar. Here they made a difference, and because of that difference there are some different sampradayas. So they will be discussing regarding kavyam here and there. Okay, this was regarding kavya. Now
here is the Pandit Jagannath is the same Pandit Jagannath who wrote the Ganga Lahari.
Ganga Lahari, no, I am not aware about Ganga Lahari, so I don't know.
It's very nice sutra on Ganga ji.
Might be same, I don't know. Okay. Now काव्यस्य षट् प्रयोजनानि। किमर्थं काव्यं रचयामः अथवा पठामः, तस्य उपयोगः, काव्यपठनस्य काव्यरचनायाः उपयोगः कः उच्यते। काव्यं यशसे, प्रथमं प्रयोजनमस्ति यशस्, यशप्राप्त्यर्थम् इति। द्वितीयमस्ति अर्थकृते, धनप्राप्तिः अपि अनेन भवितुम् अर्हति। व्यवहारविदे, यदि काव्यं पठामः चेत् किं कुर्मः किं न कुर्मः, किं कर्तव्यं किं न कर्तव्यम्, एतस्मिन् विषये कस्मिन् विषये कीदृशः व्यवहारः भवेत् तस्य सर्वं ज्ञानं काव्येन भवितुम् अर्हति। शिव इतर क्षतये, क्षति नाम नाशः। शिव नाम यद् अस्माकं कृते साधु वर्तते, शिव वर्तते, कल्याणकारकं वर्तते। शिवेतर इतर नाम यद् अस्माकं कृते अशुभं वर्तते, असाधु वर्तते, तस्य क्षति नाम शब्दं पश्यन्तु कथमस्ति। शिव इतर, इट बिकम्स अशुभ और अकल्याणकारी। शिव इतर, तस्य क्षति, तस्य नाशः, तस्य नाशाय अपि किं भवति, काव्यं भवति। इतोपि पंचमम् अस्ति, सद्यः परनिवृत्तये। आनन्दः यदि लब्धव्यः चेत् कस्मात् लभ्यते, ब्रह्मानन्दः एकः उच्यते, अपरः अयं काव्यानन्दः। काव्येन सद्यः नाम तात्कालिकः आनन्दः भवति, सद्यः परनिवृत्तये। यदा यदा पठामः तदा तदा वयं रसमेव, काव्यस्य आनन्दम् एव अनुभवामः इति कृत्वा सद्यः परनिवृत्तये। अन्तिमं प्रयोजनमस्ति षष्ठं प्रयोजनं कान्तासम्मीततया उपदेशयुजे। नाम काव्यं यद्भवति तत् कान्तायाः उपदेशयता प्रियः भवति, सरलः भवति, अथवा तत्र आदेशादिकम् आधिक्येन न भवन्ति, प्रेम्णा सह किमपि उपदेशं करोति, तथैव काव्यस्य उपदेशः भवति। तस्य विषये किञ्चित् प्रत्येकस्य विषये किञ्चित् चिन्तयामः। यशसे इति शब्दस्य व्याख्यां तु नाम प्रसिद्धः कवि कः इति प्रश्नश्चेत् सर्वप्रथमं महाकविकुलगुरु कालिदासस्य नाम तत्र अस्माकं पुरतः भवति एव। कालिदासेन काव्यं रचितं, काव्यरचनया सः किं प्राप्तवान्, यशः प्राप्तवान्। नाम प्रथमं प्रयोजनं तेन साधितं। काव्यस्य प्रयोजनमस्ति यशस्। केन प्राप्तं यशस्? कालिदासः सम्यक्तया यशः लब्धवान्। प्रथमम् उदाहरणम्, अन्येपि कवयः सन्ति एव। अर्थकृत् मीन्स व्हाट? that which brings livelihood, प्रवृत्ति। अर्थकृत्, यदि काव्य पाठनं सभायां क्रियते अथवा राज्ञः पुरतः क्रियते स्म, तदा तदा राजा कवये विपुलं धनं ददाति स्म इति कृत्वा तस्य सभायां बहवः पंडिताः भवन्ति स्म। अर्थसाधनम् एकमपि। द्वितीयं प्रयोजनं काव्यस्य वर्तते। व्यवहारविद् मीन्स व्हाट? इट ब्रिंग्स नॉलेज रिगार्डिंग व्यवहार, ट्रांजैक्शन, हाउ वी कैन बिहेव विथ अदर्स। फॉर एग्जांपल, in first sarga we have seen when Raja Dilip approaches Bhagwan Vashishta, he directly doesn't go to ashrama. He just looks at what is going on and what he is doing. If he is doing yajna, I should not approach to him directly because I might be disturbing him. So that is a vyavahar. Again, how to behave, how not to behave. Like for example, if there is a kamadhenu or any cow, Kavya teaches us that we should do pradakshina of cow, and there are many other things, mridanga, etc., bhu, athva temple, if we see from far, we have to just do prarthana or just do namana, etc. That is known through kavya. So vyavahara with, how we shall behave, how we should how we should do transaction with others, that becomes very clear through काव्यम. सो व्यवहार विद अथवा विदे, चतुर्थी विभक्ति तत्र स्थापिता. किमर्थमस्ति काव्यम? व्यवहार विदे, व्यवहार ज्ञानाय इति अर्थः. शिव इतर क्षतये मीन्स व्हाट? डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ inauspiciousness. For example, there was a famous kavi, Mayura Kavi, and he was suffering for some skin disease, and he wrote some kavya praising by Shiva or someone, and he got cured by that. So even Kavya can do that. If you do Bhagwan Nama Chintanam, obviously Bhagwan will do something. That is how it helps. And ultimately, if we say Raghava or Rama or even Dasharatha, we will be getting some benefited by his name, right? So Shiveta Shiva Itar Kshataye. Shivetara Kshataye. This one is fourth prayojana of Kavyam. Sadyah paranivrittihi nama kim, gaining happiness or that supreme bliss quickly. So that is how this kavyam is called Brahmananda Sahodara. So it is not directly Brahmananda, but it is Sahodara. It is like brother. So whenever we read, whenever we go through this kavyam, quickly we get that supreme bliss. So that one is fifth one. And lastly, it's Kanta Sammitataya Upadesha Yuje. So now instructions, like there are various kind of instruction. Shruti or Veda, they instructs us like a king. Like a king will directly say you have to do this. In the similar way, Vedas or Shruti Mata will do that kind of Upadesha. But Kanta, she won't order you anything. She won't say you have to do it. She won't do that. She will tell us, "Are you should not do in some another way." She has her own methods. So Kavyam is like that, right? So these are 6 prayojana. Even there are many more are discussed. For example, there is another Vyakhya given by Sahitya Darpanakar Vishwanathji. He says, Chaturvarga Phala Praptihi Sukhat Alpadhiyam Api. Chaturvarga Nama Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. If anybody wants to get that, he says, he uses the word Sukhat Nama Sahajataya. Alpadhiyam Api. Even though person is Alpadhi, means he is not, well versed in anything. Even though he has a little buddhi, for that person also, Kavyam is like Chaturvarga Phala Praptaye. And Kavyat eva yataha tena tat swarupam nirupyate. In this way, he goes ahead. But what is the point is, even learning through Kavya, we can get Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. So even a person who is not well versed in Shastra, he can study Kavya Shastra and he will be getting all these things. So that is the another prayojana. Okay. Now we are going to okay. Are you able to see the screen, right?
Yes.
Kavya Bhedaha, now we are seeing. There are two types of Kavya. One is Drishya Kavya and another one is Shravya Kavya. So by looking at this word only, we can get the meaning. Drishya means which can be seen, visible. So which is performed on top of, stage, etc. on the stage. And we can actually see those dramas, etc. That is called Drishya Kavya. And Shravya Kavya means what? Which can be listened. For example, Raghuvaṃśaṃ. The Raghuvaṃśa cannot be acted on stage. It can be just listened. But for example, Abhijnana Shakuntalam, etc., it can be performed, Vikramorvashiyam, whatever, Madhyama Vyayoga. It can be performed on stage, and we can look upon that, So these are two types. And Drishya Kavyam also is divided in various ways. For example, there are Dasha Rupaka. Rupaka are types. Natakam is a part of that Rupaka. Natakam, for example, Natakam we have seen, Abhijnana Shakuntalam. There are many more. Prakaranam, another part. Bhanaha, Vyayogaha, these are some parts. If we get time, we will discuss or we will little bit see the description of each other. Prakarana, Bhanaha, Vyayogaha, Samavakaraha, Dimah, etc. etc. These are 10 Rupakats. and Nataka comes under this Rupaka only, right? So Abhijnana Shakuntalam is Natakam, Vikramorvashiyam, Lila Madhurakaha, etc., etc. Okay. Then there are some 18 Upakavyas are also there. So Natika, Trotaka, Goshti, Santakam, etc., etc. These are some at 18 Upakavyas. Okay. Now there is next second type of kavyam is Shravya kavyam. Under this, these Shravya kavyas are again categorized into three: Gadya kavya, Padya kavya, and Gadya Padya kavya, which means Champu kavyam. Okay, Gadya kavyam is what? Where there will be Paricheda, etc. Only Gadya part. For example, Katha, Akhyayika, Katha, Kadambari is a famous text of Katha, and Akhyayika there is a Harsha Charitam, etc. It is only Gadya. There won't be any, majority of shloka. There will be most of the part of Gadya part. Rarely they will put shlok here and there. That is called Gadya Kavyam. Padya Kavyam is very clear. Before that we will see Gadya Padya Kavyam, where you will see one Gadya part also and Padya part also. For example, Champu, Vishwagunadarsha Champu. There is a famous text, Vishwagunadarsha Champu. If we get a time, interestingly, there you will see two kind of people who will be described. One who will be praising something, or like God Shiva, Lord Shiva, and there will be another person who will be condemning Lord Shiva. So it is interesting. If even they take a topic of Vedanta, various Shastras, very interesting. We will look upon that also. Gadya Padya Kavyam, Champu, Vapuhu, Prakirnam, etc., etc. There are many more. And third part of Shravya Kavyam is Padya Kavyam. And these Padya Kavyas are also divided into two: Anibadha Kavyam, which is Muktakam, Yugmakam, etc., and Prabandha Kavyam, which is known as Mahakavyam. Under this Prabandha, where there will be big number of sargas, etc. Prabandha, like a thesis, So Mahakavyam comes under Shravya Kavyam, and also under Shravya Kavyam, Padya Kavyam. पद्य के बीच में ये आ जाता है महाकाव्य. तो कौन कौन से महाकाव्य हैं वो भी देखेंगे. महाकाव्यम शिशुपालवदः, खंड काव्यम also is called प्रबंध काव्यम, श्रव्य काव्यम, which is मेघदूतम, very short, only two, two sargas, not sarga, पूर्व मेघ and उत्तर मेघ, there are two parts of मेघदूतम. कोशः, अमर कोशः, etc., etc. These are प्रबंध काव्य. Now, what is the Mahakavyam and what are
Amar Kosha is just like a what we call
it
dictionary kind, right?
It is dictionary, but even it comes under this, Padya Vibhaga, because there are shlokas which can be memorized to remember various, similar names. So yeah, it is a Shravya Kavyam. And under Padya, it comes, Amarkosha comes. Mahakavya we are going to learn now. Raghuvaṃśaṃ is called Mahakavya. Before that, what are the Lakshanam of Mahakavyas? We should know that. So first one is, this part you can just let it go. Sargabandha Mahakavyam. Sargabandha, that which is bound by sargas, or that which is composed in various sargas. Various sargas in the sense there should be, at least 8 sargas, chapters we can say. Sargabandha Mahakavyam. And what is the requirement of these Mahakavyas? Tatra ekah nayakah surah. There should be one nayaka, one leader, or one main actor, abhineta we say, or nayakah, one who can lead whole, drama. Surah, he should be either, Devataṃśa, or he should be Shuravira. That way also we can take. And Sadvaṃśaṃ.
In a Raghuvaṃśaṃ, Dilip is a Nayak or Rama.
now this is one requirement of Mahakavyam. Tatra ekah nayakah. In
Requirement.
Raghuvaṃśaṃ,
Okay.
there is no one nayaka. It is not focused like Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana. In Valmiki Ramayana, Rama is main Nayaka. In Abhijnana Shakuntalam, Dushyanta is Nayaka. Ekah Nayakah bhavet. That is one requirement. There can be many more. So this is described in next shloka. And that Nayaka should be born in Sadavamsha. That famous Vamsha, it should be known. That Vamsha should be well known in world. He should be Kshatriya. That is required. Athva dhira udatta gunanvitah. He should be dhirodattah, etc. etc. There are some dhirodattah, dhira lalitah. These are some types of, that main nayaka. So he should be dhirodattah. Eka vamsha bhavaha bhupaha kulaja bahavopi va. Means what? Eka vamsha, like a Raghuvaṃśaṃ. Bhavaha, in that Vamsha, there might be many kings. Bhupaha. Bhavaha means jataha, utpannaha, bhupaha. There might be many kings, right? Either one Nayaka or there will be many more. Both are fine. At least there should be one Nayaka, or if there are many, that is also fine. Kulaja athva bahavaha. Kulaja also same. Ekasmin kule jataha kulajaha iti uchyante. What kind of rasa is required for Mahakavya? Shrungara, Veera, Shantanam, Ekaha Angirasaha bhavet. Angirasaha means there should be main rasa which can be Shrungara, where kavi can use Veera rasaha, or either Shanta rasa. There should be either Shrungara, Veera and Shanta. And Angani sarvepi rasaha sarve nataka sandayah. Means what? Angani sarvepi rasaha. There might be here and there some other rasa, Karuna rasa, etc. etc. Navarasas are there, right? So main are Shrungara, Veera, Shanta, and there might be some Angirasa also in between. Vibhatsa, etc. etc. Okay. That whatever katha we are taking for composing Mahakavya, how it should be itihasa udbhava vrittam. That should come from itihasa. Itihas means what? Ramayana and Mahabharata and Purana, etc. From that Ramayana, Mahabharata or some Purana should be taken. Atva Anyadva Sajjanashrayam. Athva it should be well known, which is composed by some sadhu or sajjana vyakti. Chatvarastasya vargaha syuhu. Tasya chatvaraha vargaha syuhu. Teshu ekam cha phalam bhavet. Adau this is main part because it is going to be helpful for Raghuvaṃśaṃ. Adau namaskriya namaha. Actually, Adau namaskriya ashihi va vastu nirdeshaha eva va. Means what? Adau, in beginning, there should be Mangalacharan. Which kind of Mangalacharan? There can be Namaskriya, Ashirvada Rupa, athva Vastu Nirdesh Rupa. Namaskara Rupa, Ashirvada Rupa and Vastu Nirdesh. Either of that. Anyone is fine. So in Vagartha viva sampruptau Vagartha prativ jagata pitarau vande Parvati Parameshwarau tatra tu namaskriya rupam api asti vastu nirdeshu vastunah nirdeshah vartate tad ubhayam. Kvachit ninda khaladinam satam cha guna kirtanam. In Mangalacharan also, sometime there will be praise of sajjana vyakti and sometime there will be khala ninda. Right? So this kind of Mangalacharam Kavi can do. Ekavrittamayaihi padyaihi avasani anyavrityakaihi. Again we have seen first sarga, so we can understand. Whole sarga was composed in Anushtupa. And ultimately we had seen Praharshini. So that is the Lakshana of Mahakavya. Ekavrittamayaihi padyaihi. So there should be one padya throughout the sarga. and avasane anyavrityakaihi. In last shloka should be in it should be in some another vritta. Nasti swalpa nati dirgha sarga ashtadhika iha. So there should not be big number of sargas. Again, one sarga should not go more than 100 verses, etc. It should be in well structured. One sarga is like very big and second is not big. That kind of sarga cannot be counted. And ashtadhikaha sargaha mata means there should be at least ashta sarga. There should be more than ashta sarga. That is the ashtadhikaha. Nanavrittamayah kvapi sargah kashtana drishyate. In some sarga there would be various vrittas also, chandas also. Some if there are 18 sargas, there should be some such sarga where he can for his pratibha he can put all kind of sarga if he wants. Sargante bhavi sargasya kathayaha suchanam bhavet. Very simple meaning is at the end of first sarga or second sarga there should be some bija for next sarga. What is going to happen? So bhavi sargasya kathayaha suchanam bhavet. What things will be there? Sandhya varnanam, suryodaya varnanam, indu varnanam, rajani vandanam, pradosha dhvanta vasaraha, pratar madhyana mrigaya. So these are few things. Sandhya varnanam we have already seen. There will be various kind of description, suryodaya description, pradosha description, etc. etc. Pratah kala, madhyana kala, mrigaya, shaila, parvata varnanam, vana varnanam, sagara varnanam, sambhoga also will be there, vipralambha also will be there, muni varnanam, swarga, etc. advara, yajna, rana, prayana, upayama, mantra, putrodayadayah, varnaniyaha yatha yogyam sangopanga ami iha. So this kind of things will be described in kavya. Kavehe
what is upamaya? Upayama.
Upayama. I need to find the description of that. Rana prayana and upayama. Upayama means coming back, how they come back, that kind of thing it might be. I will check and I will let you know. Okay. Kavehe vrittasya va namna nayakasya itarasya cha. So if there is a main nayaka, that whole kavyam or that name of the kavyam will base on that nayaka. Like Madhyama Vyayoga, Bhimasena, that is Bhimasena is described as in that kavyam, Madhyama Vyayoga. He was a middle person, right? So that whole kavya belongs to him. Namasya sargopadeya kataya sarganamatu asmin arsha. This is not, last sloka is not very much important. Now, how Raghuvaṃśaṃ goes, we will see. महाकाव्य लक्षणानुगुणम रघुवंशम कीदृशम भवति. सर्गबंधः महाकाव्यम इति उक्तम. There should be sargas. So, and how many sargas are required for kavyam? It is said sarga
more than 8. 8 or more than 8.
Ashtadhikaha. So how many are there in Raghuvaṃśaṃ? Almost 19 sargas are there. Navadasha
sargaha santi.
So there is a ekavamsha bhavaha. Either there should be one nayaka. If there is not one, so ekavamsha bhavaha bhupaha. There can be many more. For example, in Raghuvaṃśaṃ, there are many.
Raghuvaṃśasya bhupaha.
Raghoho vamshe jayamanaha bhupaha asmin Raghuvaṃshe varnitaha santi. That vrittam, how it should be, that katha, how it should be. Uchyate itihasa udbhavam. Kasmin itihase asya katha vartate.
Raghoho is Shashti vibhakti.
Shashti. Guroho, Raghoho. Raghoho vamshasya katha itihasa udbhava vartate. Na tu kalpita. Nama kim रामायणं इतिहासम् उच्यते, रामायणम् इति इतिहासं, तस्मात् इतिहासात् उद्भाविता इयं कथा अस्ति। रामायण जो कथा है उसमें ही थोड़ी सी चेंज करके उन्होंने महाकाव्य की रचना की। उसके लिए मेन सोर्स क्या है? तो इतिहास है। कौन सा इतिहास?
इतिहास,
रामायण।
रामस्य इतिहास।
आदौ नमस्क्रिया आशिः वा वस्तु निर्देशः। So either of that we can use, or there will be either one or two Mangalacharanam always, or somewhere we can find even all three Mangalacharanam. So Vagarthaviva Samprukto Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitaro Vande, Namaskara Rupam is very clear, we can see. And lastly one more Lakshanam we can see, Ekavrittamayaihi Padyaihi Avasani Anyavrityakaihi. Naam whole canto or sarga will be in one, वृत्तम. फॉर एग्जाम्पल रघुवंशस्य प्रथमे सर्गे तत्र अनुष्टुप् छन्दः वर्तते, अनुष्टुप् वृत्तं वर्तते. सर्गान्ते किं वर्तते? प्रहर्षिणी. प्रहर्षिणी वृत्ते अन्तिमम् अस्माभिः दृष्टम्. अस्तु, महाकाव्यानि सन्ति 5. कालिदासकृतं काव्यद्वयं वर्तते, कुमारसम्भवं, तत्र 17 सर्गाः सन्ति. रघुवंशे 9 सर्गाः सन्ति. भारवीकृतं तत्र किरातार्जुनीयम् अस्ति, तत्रापि 18 सर्गाः सन्ति. माघस्य शिशुपालवधं प्रसिद्धं वर्तते, तत्रापि 22 सर्गाः सन्ति. श्रीहर्षकृतं नैषधीयचरितं वर्तते, तत्रापि 22 सर्गाः सन्ति. रघुवंशे अधुना किं किं वयं पठिष्यामः तस्य संक्षेपपरिचयम् अहं कारयामि 6 निमेषेषु. प्रथमे सर्गे किं किम् अधीतं? तत्र वर्णनम् आसीत्, रघुवंशीयराज्ञां वर्णनं दृष्टं. ततः दिलीपस्य तु सम्यक्तया वर्णनम् अस्माभिः दृष्टं पूर्वमेव. सुदक्षिणायाः वर्णनम् अधीतं, तस्य किमर्थं ते वसिष्ठाश्रमं प्रति गच्छन्ति, तस्य दुःखं किम् आसीत् तदपि दृष्टम्. एतत् सर्वं सेवा कर्तव्या इति तत्र उक्तमासीत्. तत् प्रथमे सर्गे सर्वं सम्यक्तया अधीतमेव. अधुना द्वितीये सर्गे अथवा 19 सर्गपर्यन्तं किं किं प्रचलति तत्र संक्षिप्तेन. दिलीपः सुदक्षिणा च 21 दिनानि यावत् नन्दिनीम् अहोरात्रम् असेवतां. सम्यक्तया सेवां कृतवन्तः मासपर्यन्तम् इति चिन्तयामः. 22 दिने, नाम on the day of 22, what happened? नंदिनी राज्ञः कांचित् परीक्षां स्व्यकरोत्. There was an examination of Raja Dilipa, and when he was passed or that exam, then he became very happy and he blessed Raja Dilipa. Dilipah 99 Ashwamedha Yajnan.
So after 12 days, Nandini says ke putravan bhava, right?
Not after 12, but 22 days. On 22nd of day, what she blessed?
22nd, Dvavishe.
Vimshatihi. Then what happened? He went back. He performed a Ashwamedha Yaga, and 99 yajnas he already performed. Thereafter, whatever kingdom, etc., he just for Ashwamedha Yaga, there is a famous rule. They have to release the Ashwa, and behind that Ashwa there should be either Sena or Raja Purusha. So Raghu was sent. Means he got a son Raghu. After that, after some years, he performed Ashwamedha Yaga. He asked Raghu to go behind that Ashwa. Then Marge Indrasya Raghoho cha Tivram Yuddham api jatam ante prasannatam praptah Indrah Raghum Varam api dadau iti tatra katha vartate. Shatatamasya yajnasya phalam prapya Dilipah Tapovanam Jagama. He just took Grahasthashrama. After that, he took Vanaprastha. He went to Tapovanam. Thereafter, Raghu started running his kingdom. Sarvasu dikshu vidyamananam rajnyam yuddhe parabhavam krutva ante ayodhyayam pratyagamya Vishwajit ityakhe yajnam. Now this is interesting. He performs a Vishwajit Yag, and in that Yag he gives up everything. He has not have any penny and to examine him, there comes one person, Vishwajit Yajnena Akinchana, he has nothing now. Jatah Raghu Kuberasya Kripaya Dhanavan Bhavati. When somebody comes and asks him, you have to give me something, kind of, amount of wealth. So he says, I have nothing, but I will give you something. So he directly attacks Kubera. And that is how that katha goes. And thereafter he comes to Vidarbha in our Maharashtra, and he gets, he gets married with Indumati. After that, how that marriage ceremony goes on, that is the description. There are various kings from Madhura, Avanti, etc., etc. But ultimately, Indumati weds with, Raja Dilipa. Then, not Dilipa, Kshamyatam, Raghu. Thereafter, Ajam Kshamyatam. Now, Raghu has a son, Aja. Indumati she gets married with Aja. Okay. Then thereafter, they came back to Ayodhya. Now, after this, there is a little bit change. In up to 7th Sarga, there was a happy life. Now suddenly there is a little bit change. In Ashtama Sarge, now Indumati dies in between, and because of that, this Raja Aja becomes very much sad, and he just gives up his life in Sharayu Nadi. And his son is Raja Dasharatha. Now Dasharatha has this story, so up to 9 to 15 Sarga, Ramayana you already know. So what happens, that no need to look upon this. Whatever happens up to Ramarajyabhishek, there is a description in Ramayana. Then he has 2 sons, Rama has 2 sons, etc., etc. What happens? Kushavatyakyam Nagaryam Vasan Kushaha Ayodhyayaha Devatayaha Prarthanam Shutva Ayodhyam Pratyajagama. There is a story, he comes back to Ayodhya. Anantaram Nagarajasya Kanyam Kumudavatim Vavre. He gets married with Kumudavati. Then Kushaha also, he helps Indra. Then
I think after 15 to 16 to 19 part is very well described in Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana.
Oh, acha. Again there is so that's
Yes.
how he says now.
Yes. Very interesting. I heard that katha, so I remember.
Okay. So this is how this story goes. There were many more kings like this, and ultimately in Navadasha Sarge, tatra antimah rajah kah Agnivarnah antimah raja सह रोगेण तस्य मृत्युः भवति ततः अनन्तरं तस्य पत्नी सिंहासने उपविशति सा गर्भमपि रक्षति तथा शासनमपि कर्तुं सा प्रारभते